Hey everybody, this is Frilioth and welcome back to another Minecraft episode on the AlphaCraft server. Happy New Year everybody. It's the first episode since the new year, so if you've kept your resolutions so far then fantastic. I haven't, but that's just me all over. But anyway, welcome along to another episode. We start again back in the Catacombs because I've done a little bit more work down here. Maybe able to see. I've extended this quite a long way down now. I can't remember whether I showed you this the last time, but I've extended this quite a long way down there now, and I've started filling it up a little bit more. I'm still waiting for Lamb Chop's head, but we've got Sergeant Fully there looking at his map with a compass, which I think looks fantastic. We've got Gaza up there. I don't think I showed you Gaza before. Manor and Mrs. Manor. I shouldn't call her Mrs. Manor, should I? Really? Let's get back into proper view so I can show you. So we've got Scribe and Manor. Something that June pointed out to me, and thank you for pointing it out to me, June, because I didn't know. Being an ignorant Brit, I had got no idea. But apparently I've been hanging the American flag, the Stars and Stripes, oh glory, whatever you want to call it, been hanging it the wrong way round when it's been on a wall. So thank you to June for pointing that out. Now obviously, as a Brit, I know when the Union flag, the Union Jack, is hanging the wrong way round because I'm a Brit. But I didn't know that the American flag had to be hung a certain way. I was hanging it, if you look at Hodge here, he's got the Stars and Stripes on his shield, and that's how it normally hangs. Well, I was hanging it behind him as if you turn that round, you span that round through 90 degrees. I thought that was a perfectly okay thing to do. Apparently it's not, because the states, the blue bit on these banners, needs to be always top left. And to do that when it's on a wall, you need to hang it the other way round. So thank you, June, for pointing that out to me. I will never make that mistake again. Got Pan up there with her owls, Eagle with his flags, Hades. Everything's looking fantastic. The last one I did, finished it off this morning, was Caleb, who wanted Sig's head and an axe, and he wanted the New Zealand flags on the walls. Now, I'm really sorry, mate, really sorry, but that's the best I can do for a New Zealand flag. You're really going to have to squint to make that look like a New Zealand flag, aren't you? But it's just the way it is. There's nothing I can do about it. So if you're happy with those, let me know. If you're not, then I'll change them for something else. But I like that. Yeah, very good. Right. Next thing I want to do. This is my Secret Santa, which I've not shown you since I had it, and so I'm going to show you now. And look at that. Look at that. I cannot get over. I mean, the apples themselves are amazing, and I've got a Frill's Big Chopper axe, I've Frill's Super Pick, Frill's Pocket Knife. It's amazing. Whoever did this, and I've got no idea, repeaters, they're going to come in really handy, because I was just off to dispensers as well. I was literally just off to Avo's shop to buy some of these for our next project. Our next project is going to be, look at that, amazing. I hope whoever got my Secret Santa, I hope they were just as thrilled as I am with this, because that is amazing. So thank you for that, Secret Santa. So anyway, what I'm going to do now then is pop over to spawn and show you what we're going to do next. I've done no work over there recently, as you can see. Oh, one thing I do want to show you. Now, you've probably been watching Spiderweb Ninja's streams and videos. If you haven't, you really need to. Because she's a fantastic builder, and I've actually asked her to do some interior design for me. Now, I think I've shown you this one before. Finished. Pretty sure I've shown you this one before. It's just brilliant. The amount of work that she's put into such a tiny space, and it looks brilliant. I love it. So we'll do that. We'll get rid of this. And she's done another one for me as well, just around here, with a kind of a special tribute in it. Now, you may well know Smurfy is no longer an alpha for various reasons, various personal reasons. He's no longer an alpha. However, look at that. He will always be here. He'll always be in our hearts, and he'll always be here in our little house over here. A little fishing shack. But that is just brilliant. Hello, Smurf, mate. Miss you. So that's that. So if you've not been watching any of Spiderweb Ninja's streams or videos, go and watch them. They are fantastic. So anyway, the job for today. Go over to spawn. And have a look at the area where we are going to start building our post office. Now, there are a few alphas on here now. I don't know, 14, 13, 14 or so. So we need a way of being able to communicate with each other in game. So we're going to be using a post office system. Now, we had a post office in the first episode. Am I going the right way? Yes. Ice farm, ice farm. Oh, ice farm. That reminds me, I need to go and have a look at Frill's frozen shop, the FFS shop, because I've not been for a while. I need to collect my diamonds and make sure it doesn't need restocking. But anyway, with this post office, we had a post office in the first series that Avo built, which was just a couple of chests, or a chest for each alpha, and you put stuff in it and took it out as and when stuff was there. But we can do better than that. Because we're the alphas, we can do better than that. So I've got a completely automated design. And every alpha is going to have a key, or a key card, that they're going to throw into the machine. And it's going to dispense their mail. I'm not going to do it justice by talking about it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build it. It's probably not going to be done over an episode because it is really complicated. Quite a big thing as well. Anyway, I'm going to shut up. Ooh, what's this? Ooh. Ooh, look at this. Every time I fly around, I find something that I've not seen before on here. And it just makes me go, ooh, things that make you go, Right, I'm going to leave you to it because this is going to get boring for you. And I will meet you over at spawn. So we're back at spawn and the tree's gone, as it would do, since it's no longer Christmas. Father Christmas is gone, Santa Claus is gone. I've moved my shop, by the way. Biz wanted a shop on the ground floor. And because I've already got an ice shop over there, I've given him the ice shop, and I've moved what's going to be the Guardian farm shop up onto the first floor. But the ground floor one is going to be Biz's when he gets around to doing it. I need to stick in an order with Pigs, actually. I don't think he sells chests. Hello, Piggy. Do you sell a chest? Oh, no. I know I could probably buy some wood. It's really difficult to click on you, Pigs. What's the special offer today? Doors. We need some chests. So I'm going to stick in an offer with Pigs. Let me know, Sir Pigglesworth, how much a stack of chests is going to be, please, and I'll ask you to deliver them downstairs. What's this going to be? Oh, JJ and Wild's honey shop. A bit premature. We're not even on 115 yet. So anyway, I'll show you where the post office is going to go. It's going to go down here. Now it's going to run along this entire wall. It's probably going to start about here, and it's going to have everybody's name on a plaque with a chest above it. And if you want to come in and leave something in their chest, you just drop it in the chest. When you want to get it back, though, you're going to have to go to the mechanism over here and drop in your security card, so that you won't be able to look into other people's post boxes, which seems perfectly sensible to me. That's where all the redstone and stuff is going to go. So what I need a lot of redstone. So I'm going to try and find Avo's shop. I don't know where Avo's shop is, although I should do. Oh, look at that. That is brilliant. Now, Spider has been spending a lot of time in the end making a platform, 128 by 128 block platform in the end. And she's covered it with wool and all kinds of stuff. And look at that. That is amazing. I'm having one of those. Spider, thank you. That is absolutely fantastic. Love that. Brilliant. And this is Dramer. Dramer's made a Rayakan. I hope I pronounced that properly, because if I haven't, I apologise. The guys on here are just amazing builders. Look at this. Look at the banners. Are they banners? They are banners. The work that's gone into these banners. That is amazing. Dramer, well done. If you're stuck at spawn and you need to sleep, get yourself in there. What's around here? Look at that. Thanks, Ella. No, nothing else. What's that? That's mine. What's that? It's mine. We're going to have a bit of Guardian stuff in there. Dibs is having another shop. Oh, Dibsy. He needs another shop because his ice shop's probably going out of business. Which reminds me, since I can't find Avo's shop here, let me just run over and see if it's over here. I can't remember where it is. All the snow will soon be gone. It's back to a plains biome now, so the snow will soon be gone. Tailor-made, vacant shop. Avo, where's your shop, man? No mending books. No mending. 10? How are you out of stock when you've got a mending for 10? That's ridiculous. Beautiful shop, but not what I want. Empty. Empty. Maybe it's on the other side then. Let's have a look over the other side. Ah, Avo's components. Avo's redstone shop. Fabulous. Red barb. Oh, you've got no comparators. That is... I need comparators, man. Although I do need a lot of hoppers. So I'll buy some hoppers off you. Avo, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll have 6. Is that right? 1. Oh, you've only got 16. I was getting all concerned then. I thought I'd just paid 16 diamonds for a hopper. Crikey, well that's no good at all, mate. I need loads more than that. Not buying any of you repeaters because I've already got some. Don't need daylight sensors. I need sticky pistons. There they are. That's a lot of money for a sticky piston. How many sticky pistons do I need? I'll just have 16 of them to start with. I needed your comparators, Avo. Redo your shop, man. I'll have some observers. And you're out of stock of observers. You must be doing a roaring trade up here then, dude. Anyway, good job. Alright, let's see how my bad boys do. What is going on here? This can only be one. This can only be one thing, can't it? This is Dibs. It's got to be Dibs. Dibs? You're back in stock and everything. Oh, Dibs, what is... Right, I can't let this go, man. I can't let this go. Oh my word, they're everywhere. This is lethal, isn't it? Talk about firing. This is... Sorry, guys. This is terrible. Dibs, this is brilliant, but really, really terrible. You're fired. You're fired. You're fired. You're fired. You're fired. You're fired. 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 Have I got any... Oh, you down there? You're fired as well. Olaf, look, I've still got all my stock in, so it's obvious that I've... Oh, my word. Hiding away in the corner. That I've not sold a great deal. I've not sold anything. I've not sold anything. Oh, dibs. Right, that's it. That's it. We're at war. We're at war. The Cold War has started. Haven't I got a silk pick either? I've not even got a silk pick. I'm wasting this. Dibsy. It's on. It's on. Right. I need to go now. I need to grab a silk pick, which I thought I'd got. Oh, look, I've got a snowman head. And loads of snow. Actually, let me turn that back in. Oh, turn it back into... turn it back into in snow in a second. My pigs. And I need to get a load of stone, so I need to get myself a silk pick, and I need to go and start getting a load of stone for some. Shall I make it out of stone down the bottom? I suppose I should. Really, did Avo have any redstone lamps? Yes, he did. So how many redstone lamps do I want? 18, 8, 16. I'll have. I'll have 16. I might be able to make myself a couple. I need 18. Oh! Give it back. Oh, no. Well, I thought... Oh, Red Barb. I thought you'd had him then. Right, so I'm off to grab some gear. And the next time you see me, hopefully, I'll have the basic outline set up of the post office. Sayonara. So I'm just popping back to the base to get my redstone box, and look what I found. It's World's Fancy Block Shop. Order for me. It's my birdhouse and my clock. That's fantastic. I do love those blocks. They're superb. Thank you, Wild. I'll even have a way with a barrel. So my villagers are still there. It's not... Redstone box is not there. What's this? Buttons. Buttons! Buttons! Oh, buttons. Buttons. I forgot about you. That is superb. You are brilliant. And a present from Buttons. OMG. Oh, you are an absolute Buttons. You are... When I say Buttons, I mean spider. An absolute godsend. That is brilliant. That is better than brilliant. That is amazingly brilliant. Thank you. Thank you, Buttons. And Spider. Oh, that's PB's book. What have I done with my redstone box? I really should keep a track on where this stuff is. Oh look, I forgot about Smurf's droppings. Need to grab some chicken while I'm here, actually. 35 should be fine. Oh my word, right, I'm going to keep looking for my redstone box, and I'll meet you back at spawn. So I've stuck in the redstone lamps at the top, 15 of them. For this 15 is the longest we can go because of the fact that a redstone line will only accept a signal for 15 blocks. I'm sure there's a way of extending it, but I've never had need to. We don't have more than 15 alphas, so at the moment I've not looked at it. It's a similar mechanism that I used for my railway system back in season 1, but I've adapted it slightly. So basically you throw your you can't at the moment because there's a solid block above it, but let's say for example this is my chest, no, let's say it's JJ's chest, and I wanted to give JJ some mail. I'd open JJ's chest, put in his mail. It would then go from this chest through this hopper into a safety deposit storage box at the back, and that way anybody else that comes along to the front can open anybody's mailbox, but there'll be nothing in there because it's been safely and securely stored at the back. At the moment, there's nothing stopping that from flowing straight out and going into the hopper chain. There's going to be a chain of hoppers running along there that take all of the items back to the area at the other end where you take your mail out, but we'll worry about that later. So I'm going to have to put a locking system onto that hopper there. If we lock that hopper, nothing's going to flow out of that chest, which is just what we need. The little tower of torches there, and I've had to use torches, I can't use redstone, otherwise it will bleed over and break itself. But there's a comparator there that takes a signal when there is something in that chest, and it powers that block, which unpowers that torch, which unpowers that block, which powers that torch, which powers that block, which unpowers that. You get the gist of it. And right at the very top there's a repeater heading into a block that will light up this light. So as soon as JJ's got mail, am I going to be able to show you? Why not? I'll put that back in a minute. So if I stick something in JJ's box, we'll stick some bones in JJ's box, it lights up to say, JJ, you've got mail. Brilliant. So when he comes in, he knows straight away that he's got some mail, even though if somebody opens this front chest, it's not going to be in there. It's going to be safe and sound at the back. So I need to put that hopper back in again and then work on the mechanism that's going to be under the floor here. I've got to dig all of this out. All of this is going to be full of redstone, and that's going to be the mechanism that stops this from working, or only unlocks it when you want it to, when you put in your ticket. So anyway, let's talk more work. So I've put a little bit more redstone around the back here. I've put in a T flip-flop, which is going to be the mechanism that stops items flowing out of your chest until you put your key card in. Obviously, we don't want the items to be flowing out as soon as people put them in. It's pointless having it there then. And we don't want it to just be activated by a button, because anybody can activate a button. You need to be able to put in your key card. So where do I start? So let me start by sticking in. I'll show you this, and I'm not going to go into great detail with all of it. It's not a tutorial. I say that every time, and then I go into great detail about all of it. I apologise if some of you glaze over. However, this is brilliant. It's the best part of Minecraft as far as I'm concerned. So JJ's box, okay? I've stuck in, I want to give him a couple of bits of cobblestone, so I put the cobblestone in there. You see it's gone from the front. Nobody else is going to be able to get to it. If they open that chest, nothing in it. His lights come on to tell him that there's something in there, and it's safely stored at the back. And because this repeater is powering that block, it's locking that hopper. And because that hopper is locked, nothing can flow out of that chest. Alrighty? And as I mentioned, that comparative signal out turns that torch on. So what JJ will then do is take his key card, and obviously we can't do that yet because we don't have the mechanism in, but he'll stick his key card in a chest that's going to be about here, and that key card will go down via a system of hoppers and an item sorter until it gets to the hopper here that's got a duplicate key card in it. And when it finds the hopper that's got a duplicate key card in it, like any other sorting system, if you've seen a sorting system, that's exactly what this is going to be. The card will fall out of the sorting line because it's above the hopper that's got the same item in it, and it will activate this repeater, which in effect is what I'm going to do with this button. So that's what the item sorter will do. And you heard a click. It's moved the item that was in there over to there. That's the flip-flop. That's a T flip-flop. That's what it does. It's turning a button into a lever. Okay, so that's now powered the comparator because it's now pulling a signal out of the back dropper, which then means that this repeater is turned off, which means the hopper is no longer powered, which means all of JJ's stuff has flown out of his chest and it's gone into this hopper line. And this hopper line is going to bring it down to the end and deposit it in a chest up the top. Now, there's a load more redstone to go in here, but that's primarily the bulk part of the system is going to be repeating what I've just done there. Okay, so now I've just got to build that another 15 times down this wall, and then we'll worry about putting in probably the sorting system at the back. Yeah. Okay, so I've managed to get all of those in, and thanks to my Secret Santa and Avo's shop, I've had enough redstone to do it. But I have run out of stone, so I am cooking stone while we're doing it. So where are we now? When we've got the, where are we? So we've got the T flip-flops in for all of them. We've got the mechanism that is going to unlock or activate the T flip-flops, unlocking the chests at the top via the filter, which I've got to build next. But I am going to need an absolute boatload of hoppers for that, and Avo is out of hoppers, so I'm going to have to go and make those myself, I guess. We're not short of iron, but we are short of wood because we don't have a spruce moose or any wood farm currently. So maybe I need to do that, or maybe I need to shut up and just get my finger out and go and chop down some trees. However, I have asked Pigsy to come up with 60 double chests for me. So we'll do that in the next episode. But don't be fooled, guys. This really is as complicated as it looks. So it would have been so much easier just having a chest for each alpha, but that would have been boring, wouldn't it? Anywho, we are where we are, and that's about that. So I'm afraid we're going to have to call it a day for today then, everybody. Thank you very, very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you have enjoyed the episode, please don't forget to leave it a like. And if you've really loved it, don't forget to subscribe for future videos. And don't forget to check out all the other alphas. They are all fantastic. This is Frilioth, and I'm out of here.